Hey friends, this is Frenny, aka Friend the Human.
And it's Slappa, aka Slappa.
And this is Vibes and Delights, I guess. The vibes are already vibing. It took me like 8 tries to do my intro. And then I hope your day is going good. You want to hear something funny that happened? I saw a video of a person who they were just talking about like a One Piece poster in the background of their like Zoom call, and they were making a video completely unrelated to what I saw. I saw her glasses. She had the exact same pair of glasses that I have, and like my glasses were mad expensive, okay? Like they're like transitions, and like they're the first adult glasses I ever bought, you know what I mean? And they're extra thick too, like the thickly thick ones. And so like I've never seen anybody like with a pair of glasses like mine. And so like I was like, "Hey friend, I have Godzilla in my background and shit like that." And then I was also like I was like, "Yeah, just have your shit, put that shit in your background, like who cares?" But also the real reason that I stitched you is because do you have the same glasses as me? You got the same glasses. Like, the bitch can't be serious. We twinning. And then today she responded to me in a video, and well, yesterday I responded to her. She verbally responded, "Yes, we have the same glasses." And then I sent her a video, and I was like, "I hope that you listen to all the best songs on the way home. I hope both sides of your window both sides of your pillow is cold. I hope that you get an extra nuggie in all your nuggies." And then she responded this afternoon, like, and said the exact same thing. Like she like sent me some blessings, but like one of the blessings she sent me was like, "Of course you got the nuggies, of course you got the good vibes." But she said that she hopes that I find a new anime that's got more than one season, and I was like, that's like a top tier like blessing. Like what the fuck? Because goodness, yes, oh, that was top tier. That was top tier. I'm gonna start using that one. She did a couple ones. Like I love this aggressive positivity. Anyway, how was your day, honey?
It was good. I've been having a good week, getting stuff set up little by little. And today, they finally let like TikTok Studio on the PC finally let me like use it. It's
Yeah.
been like I got to 1,000. And I was excited to go live, but I can only go live on my phone, which I'm terrible at making videos and anything
He
just
has
on the
large
phone.
hands.
So I've been trying to use it on the PC, and it finally let me use it. So I've been setting it up, and I'm gonna start going live randomly, maybe on a schedule. I don't know.
Maybe you have a lot more free time on you, and we're gonna be able to stream together.
That was fun. We're playing
Yes,
Smite.
yes, we were touching booties, man. It felt really good, and then we made a friend. We
Yeah,
made
we
a
met a
friend.
random dude. He was
Yeah.
hilarious.
So that was really fun. I'm just really excited, but it is really awesome to be gaming with you again, and I'm just really really happy. But it's like it's all coming together. Like like I say that jokingly, but like for real, like this is like the first year where I really felt like success. Like I feel like I'm kind of losing my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got a fucking violation today because I didn't promote lip gloss the way they wanted me to. Okay.
That's the most ridiculous violation. Like, how is that? First of all, against the community at all? Like, maybe that hurts the company, but that's not TikTok community. It's not a violation of community standards.
I honestly was treating it like Instagram. Like, I actually was asked to get some lashes. They sent me like 3 pairs of lashes for free, and I'm waiting for the package. Watch, it never comes.
Mm.
But like they sent me like 3 pairs of lashes, and I'm really excited to wear them. And all they asked me for was like 3 posts on any of my social media platforms, and just tag them. That was like pretty much it. and then they'll send me products like regularly, essentially. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was pretty cool. That's like, and then like body candy with Instagram. Whenever I've had to do like an affiliate deal, or like I had to promote something, right? It was always the way I wanted to, right? It wasn't like I had to be like, oh, these these are the great, these incredible, unforgivable, like
Stop.
glasses.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to like
Give
just
me 7 pairs.
yeah, like I didn't have to like scream into the camera and just be like glasses, glasses, just like glasses. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what they want me to do, and I don't want to do that because when I do that, the video doesn't do well.
Right, it's annoying.
So like if but when I do it the way I want to and it does well because there were over 1,000 views on that video, I feel like I'm having a hard time with my TikTok right now. Everything else is in place. And I really like that. So I guess that's all I was really trying to say. But we found out also amidst this TikTok ban that's like possibly happening is that YouTube is starting to push like small time creators videos.
Yeah, YouTube, if you go on there like the suggested play next or whatever lineup, it used to only have people I follow or like type of stuff like music that I like, but like popular ones. Now I'm seeing like 50 view videos, 200 view videos, just people I've never heard of. They're pushing like smaller creators, and it's probably because they're like seeing all these people from TikTok coming to YouTube, and so they're trying to make them stay on YouTube.
Yep. I mean, it's working. I saw one of my Reddit rainbows had like over 300 views, and like I think that's like some of the highest numbers that we've gotten so far, like on a single video. You know, like not an episode, but like a video.
If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, now's the time. I
Yeah,
feel.
I think now is the time, and this is also kind of like it makes me think about when I first started on TikTok, and I was like following creators left and right, right? Like I was trying to build a community, I was trying to meet people, I was trying to talk to people, I was trying to collaborate with people, and like I'm still mutuals with so many of those people in the early days, you know. And it's so nice seeing them and them seeing me, and every once in a while they'll drop me a message, and I'm always just like, oh my god, like, but like I think that's what they're trying to do on YouTube. Like they're trying to send small time creators, so that maybe if you're doing similar stuff, maybe we could do it together. And then that's how you come up with like the YouTube like groups, like the tribe guys. Was that one of them?
That was that was like a buzz.
I know it was a BuzzFeed thing, but I'm just saying like that's the same methodology. Is like you're taking people that are popular and mashing them together to become even more popular. That's what I was trying to get at. Is like I think that's what they were trying to do, or I hope that's what they're trying to do because that'd be the natural thing to do, right? But we'll see. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, like I'm having fun, and as long as I'm still having fun, even though it'll be a burden off my back once this we find out whether or not TikTok is going to like survive or not, and then I can focus solely on this. And like when I tell you guys that I'm getting that editing thing down, I'm getting that editing thing down. So y'all just watch the fuck out. I just it's just like time consuming to actually make the content, and like but editing it is a lot of fun. I'm having a good time. But anyway, whatever happens, we're going to be here. What's on the TikTok news, baby?
I don't know. All I'm seeing on my feed is Al Shifa Hospital.
Mm.
Um,
I saw an earthquake in Taiwan.
yeah, there was an
too.
earthquake in Taiwan.
But go back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, how dare you? All I've been seeing on my feed recently is Al Shifa Hospital, probably because I'm just reposting anything I see new about it. Um, it's
Oh, the
incredibly fucked
kitchen.
that. Oh yeah, and the kitchen, the world kitchen people, like, there's so much happening that like should shut this down immediately. Like, disregard of everything human is happening. Like, it's barbaric what they're doing.
Yeah. It's
And
like shocking, like
the
when,
fact that we're paying for this with our
right.
taxes just enrages me, and then makes me hella depressed because what the fuck can I do about this? But I don't know. Everyone knows it's fucked up, but no one's doing shit. None of our leaders will lead. None of our politicians will get off the politics and like
The
be human
politic
beings.
potty. Like, get off the pot or shit. God
Just
damn
die
it.
already,
But
Jesus.
oh shit. But like for real though, it is like crazy to think that like South Africa, which everyone, well, black people know, you know what I'm saying? But like I don't know, like every time everything I've ever heard about South Africa is that I'm not welcome there. Okay, so like that's what I grew up with, right? So like it's like wild as fuck to me to see like South Africa being like the ones spearheading, y'all are doing fucked up shit. Y'all are hello.
I
Hello,
mean,
you like,
it's.
that's
I feel like that's
crazy.
not surprising because they went through
Right,
that
right.
and
But then
got to the other
they
side.
but they got to the other side the right way.
Right.
And they've been keeping it on the DL for all of these years because not nobody, well, maybe that's just American media for you
I
then.
mean, they definitely don't show it. We had a foreign exchange kid from South Africa, this white dude, right? And he would tell fucked up stories about how black people were fighting white people all the time. And he was like making white people seem like the victims in this. But then I was like, why are they mad though? Like, what'd y'all do?
Right.
Right? Like,
Right.
because I knew about Nelson Mandela and like just general high school world history stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I already knew like they probably have a reason to kind of be fighting y'all a little bit
Right.
at this
Right.
point.
And
Um,
and what happened?
oh, like no, this was he played football, so this was like just us all talking about
Oh,
shit.
so he would just mention it from
Yeah,
time to time and
he
you would
would
be like, "What the fuck?"
like I don't know. I don't like white people from South Africa because every single one of them tends to just end up saying stuff like, "I'm African though. I'm African." Like Elon Musk is like, "I'm African autistic man." Like,
Oh,
no,
yes. I forget that dude's from there.
you're colonizers. Just because your family did that shit and you were born there, that's not you.
I feel like we're in a transition period. I don't know like how to explain what I'm saying. Like it's like there's a lot of big reveals. It feels like not reveals like that feels stupid, but like I don't know what I feel. Okay, I don't know what to call it. I know it's some sort of like change or winds of change, tides of change, whatever. I can't think of the phrase that I want to use and it's fucking me up really hard. To be a wordsmith is difficult anyway. But I just there's people are accepting that something's actually fucked up out here. People are seeing it real time and it's messing with people. It's bothering people, it's shaking them. Like even like the Cat Williams thing, we learned all about um comedic Hollywood, comedic black Hollywood, right? And then he people started validating him. I think that's when I was like, damn. I saw a video about like the Nakba. Is that what it's called?
When
Where
they,
it was like the old men telling stories of like the people that they hurt and then they
Mhm.
were laughing and talking about it. Oh, and South Africa said today, or I think it was yesterday or something, anybody who was drafted to go to the IOF and they answered the call will come home and will be met in chains. Basically, they will be arrested as soon as they're
for war
fucking home
crimes,
for war crimes.
because it's blatant.
But like, it's just like you're seeing all these reveals. We're seeing that South Africa is like standing 10 toes down. We're not doing this again, okay? We're not doing this. You see, Iran is like fucking done. They're like, we're going to war. We are going to fuck you up.
Oh yeah,
So like,
the forgot their leader like was like, y'all need to get out because we're about to go to war. I saw like 2 days of traffic of people in Israel trying to get out of the cities after he gave that warning. Like they're taking it serious.
yes, and I feel like we're about to finally. I feel like everything is coming to a head, really. And maybe that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like everything's about to come to a head. I feel like even with our politicians, like people are angry. Like
Oh, did
even
you
like
hear Biden tried to
oh, do a
do
Ramadan
a
celebration.
Ramadan
Yeah,
feast
and then no one
and
showed up.
they all declined. They're like, nope.
Yeah, and the only people that did show up gave him like a letter of like a child in Palestine. What was I think I was about to say Palestinian child. I'm sorry, but a Palestinian child wrote a letter and then gave it to this man who was able to give it to Biden, and then they fucking left. They like fucking explosions in the background like as they left the White
Take
House.
this
Like,
letter.
yo, like I would say a mic drop, but I would never drop a mic purposefully, okay? But like,
If it was Biden's mic, would you drop it?
no, I would
Oh.
just take the mic and knock the stand over. Like, what
Um,
the fuck? I'm talking now. Hear
yeah,
me roar. But
I feel you. It feels like something's about to happen.
like even in New York with Mayor Adams, the way he got fucking absolutely grilled by that lawyer, the one who's like a social activist in the area,
On the
and
Breakfast Club.
on the Breakfast Club, which was shocking.
Yeah, I've never wanted to see a Breakfast Club episode, but I wanted to see that
Yeah,
one.
we stopped and watched that one.
It
Like,
was good.
it was good. Like, it feels like people are really starting to be like, what the fuck is going on with y'all? That's what I was gonna say before you brought up your topic. I've been seeing, surprisingly, a lot more solidarity in the like political like comment sections. Like, people, like, it's not great, okay? It's still pretty bad, but people are starting to understand. Some people, I will say, are starting to understand that leftists do not like Biden. I think they're finally understanding it, some of them anyway. And not only that, but we're also just kind of like, we don't want any of them. Like,
Right.
people are starting to realize that,
I mean,
oh,
in the
it's the lesser.
primaries, it was pretty much like more people voted, I don't want to vote for anybody than Biden and Trump. So people are definitely tired of this shit.
And people are starting to take notice, like even the Republican supporters who we know are trying to have terrible things in store for us, that project 2025, I think it is, um that we know that's around the corner if we elect them. But people are also seeing that right now, at this second, atrocities are being vouched for. Like, what is, they're being
Funded.
funded, they're
Yeah.
being accepted. They're just like, wrap it up, guys, come on. Like, they're
Oh, did
starting to
you?
notice, like,
Hillary Clinton went on
oh my god,
some
why
talk
won't she
show.
shut the
Right.
fuck up?
And they were like, what do you say to people who don't want to vote for either candidate? And she was like, what? Grow up or something?
She was like, grow up, there's two choices. George Washington is rolling over in his
Damn.
grave.
Really?
It's hard to watch somebody keep making the same goddamn mistakes and just refusing to just listen.
I mean, if they keep making a mistake, is it really a mistake?
Or is it a pattern? Like, this
Like
is who they
Israel
are.
said, oh, we didn't mean to shoot a drone missile
Oh my god.
at the World Kitchen convoy.
They,
But then we did it 2 more times and made
Right.
sure they all died.
Right.
Sorry. Mistake.
And you know what's like even crazier is like they can say that it was an accident all day long, but what is a pattern? 3. It's 3 times or more, right? That was 3 different things that they did all at once. Like, it is a pattern. It is a pattern. It is a pattern, and like it's just sickening. And I think that the people, that video documentary, the Nakba, just heinous. The things that those guys talked about, those old men were talking about. This wasn't just about October 7th. This was 1948. Okay,
I mean, it's the same thing the
six,
young
eight.
men
I don't
are
know.
saying and doing right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, you can
Because
find
all
videos
right,
of
trigger
them.
warning guys,
Oh no.
because one of those old men talked about how they would just flippantly rape women, okay, 16-year-olds. They would just pick one up and just take them into a burning building or a house, or and they would take turns, and they said that she looked half dead when they were done. Those were his words. And then we just found out about that woman, that pregnant woman who was stolen, who was taken away from her family or from her husband or whatever the case may be, and then they took turns raping her to death. Pregnant woman. They're doing it right now. That was back in the 1940s. That's happening now in 2024. They're doing the same thing. Nothing has changed. And I'm so terribly sorry that I verbalized that. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't know how else to explain what is happening is the same thing because it never stopped. Anyway, let's take a cleansing moment.
You want to talk about 4B? That's also on my For You page this week.
Oh, really?
Y'all know what 4B is?
How has it just shown up on yours?
No, it's been.
Oh, I
Like,
was about to say,
I've
what's going on, baby?
seen it for a long time, but like it's a lot because the men had to make their own version of it, as they do. Can't let women have anything. Gotta make a man version, like dude wipes. You know what I mean? Pointless. The same thing in pointless, but they made 4G. You know, like your phone has 4G now. Now men have 4G, and they're saying no more kids and no dating women. But when I saw that,
Good.
right, I'm like, if you see that, please be very supportive. Like legit, go in the comments and be like, yes, live by yourself, King. You can do it.
I love
Stay
that for
away
you.
from women.
I love that
We
for
love it.
you.
This
I
is the
love
best
it.
thing to ever happen for men. Keep it up.
Yo, watch the return of blue balls. Watch.
It's
Just
the same people saying that shit are always, but it reminded me like this has been a thing for men. Incels many years ago have been doing MGTOW, MGTOW, men going their own way. They've been doing this
when
like
was that?
definitely before Trump got elected. I had been seeing this stuff. Like this has been around forever for men.
Was that like
I don't know why they
in
don't
the
just
early
like jump on
tens?
that trend.
Maybe the
Yeah,
early tens?
definitely.
I feel like I've heard that.
Yeah, that's been a thing. Like they were like, we're done with the women. They
Yeah.
just cause us trouble, so we're gonna focus
Yeah.
on our grind and work out a lot.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I do remember that.
So I mean,
That was like the early. What was that? Like our early 20s. There was a
um,
lot going on back then.
I just
But
think it's
I
hilarious.
do remember that. I do remember that. I remember dudes like being up in arms, like I'm not dating women and stuff like that. I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. But I also remember it still not being that difficult to get what I wanted. So until I met you. But anyway. No, seriously though, that's crazy to think about that they already did this, and what the reason why they did this is again because women were holding off.
They're mad too.
Like, but it's just like it just seems like they set this up in retaliation.
Yeah, that's
Everything
exactly
they
what it
do
is.
seems to be in retaliation.
I
It
mean,
just oh, the Me Too movement, it's my body, my choice. I'm not getting a vasectomy. You know what I'm saying? They're always hijacking other shit, trying to be like put some spit on the hand, slap a label on it, says man, dude wipes. Instead of baby wipes, he just like licked the sticker, put it on there, dude wipes.
For dudes.
For dudes. Like, that's what that's giving. That's what it's always gave. You know what I mean? I hated it. I hate it over here.
It's we live in a world.
We do.
I'll say that.
We live in a society.
But I hope y'all are doing all right.
I hope so too, truly.
You know, it's hard sometimes to see all this shit, but
I
it's
will
real.
say that both Slap and myself had some real vulnerable moments this week, and it's like really fucked up. But I specifically remember telling Slap, I was like, "It's hurting right now, but it'll die back down to a dull roar, and then we can press on with taking care of whatever business we needed to." And I just like hate that though, like anyway, but that's okay because we've got each other and we've got a little time away from the mess, and we're going to take a break from it, and then we're going to dive right back in. Oh, I donated $69 to Mercury Stardust to help reach the 2 million goal, but we didn't reach it, but that's okay. She's taking it really hard. They were at 1.5 when
great.
they quit. Yeah, but she was really, really wanting to reach it, so she's been taking a little time, and I know she's still pushing for it. I think, but like I've seen her the last couple days. She looks so tired. She looks sad, but that's okay because we will reach that goal for our trans siblings. We love our trans siblings, and Pride is right around the corner. Okay, it's down the street and around the corner. Okay, so that means plan your outfits now. Okay.
That's a good idea.
Actually, like, it's time to plan your outfits now. It's time to plan your makeup looks now. It's time to make child arrangements. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be good. All is gonna be good. All right. But anyway, all of that to say, guys, is like, I feel like we're in a point where I think there's change that's about to happen, and I'm really excited because I can't wait for the day that I don't have to go to work. Like,
do we still have to go to work?
Like, if
World War III starts?
Yo,
like, how's that work?
The first nuclear, like the
if
first
a
missile
nuke goes off,
no. If the first missile that hits a major city, I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm like no, I'm good. I'm good. No.
Let's go loot Walmart.
Like, for real, but the chaos. I'm just ready to not go to work, if I'm being totally honest. But regardless, we've all got each other, so keep yourselves close, keep your people close, and when I say family, I mean your people. I mean the people that you trust the most and you trust to keep you alive. I mean the people that don't necessarily make you feel bad. Whatever, you know what I mean, okay? Shut the fuck up. Anyway. All right, so today we're gonna just I found like the most wildest shit, but they both seem to have the same thing. I'll be reading one of these stories on the Reddit Rainbow later, but for right now, let me read you these two stories. So I'm gonna read. Oh! Do you want to read the first one?
Do you want me to read the first one?
Well,
yeah, let's end with you. You're cuter.
Ew, gross. So Slappa's gonna begin, and this is actually Frinny's choice, but Slappa's gonna read it.
Frinny's choice.
That's right.
Yeah. This is from True Off My Chest. My boyfriend and I had a threesome with his best friend, and my boyfriend thinks I'm acting different. So my boyfriend, M24, and I, F22, decided to have a threesome, and we went with the MMF route. And he said his best friend, M24, could be the second guy. So time passed, and it's the day of, and everything goes well, since I know his best friend and get along well with him. It wasn't that hard for it to be natural. Sure, it got a bit awkward in the start, but after the awkwardness wore off, it was just normal. During the ordeal, I have to say my boyfriend's best friend was a bit more skillful than him. No shame in that. Then I noticed that at one point during it, my boyfriend stopped and observed his best friend and me for a bit because I'm guessing I was a bit too vocal. Still, I was 100% more affectionate towards my boyfriend, kissing him more and touching him, etc., during the entire thing. But I have to say, his best friend made me feel a whole different way in such a good way, and I have yet to achieve that with my boyfriend sexually. But I love my boyfriend so much. He's my first and forever love. I also made the mistake of telling my boyfriend under the influence of my dick down brain that I've never felt like that before. But now, after what has happened, his best friend and I have gotten much, much closer. As in, we joke
Damn.
around more and talk in person way more than we used to. And I see him a lot because we all go to school together and he's always around my boyfriend. We don't text each other at all or push any boundaries like that because I love and respect my boyfriend way too much, and he does too. My boyfriend also noticed how close we were and got a bit suspicious, but I reassured him that nothing was going on. Yesterday, he confided that he wishes we never had the threesome and thinks I'm different now and wants his best friend, when in reality, I don't. I want only my boyfriend now and forever. I don't know how to tell him that I'm still the same.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking, okay? It's like she reached new heights, right? She probably achieved an O that she's never achieved, like, so. You know what I mean? It sounds like maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Okay. Like, I don't know, because like, what if he stopped and watched them?
Right.
Like, she not only might have reached new heights that she would like to that she didn't even know existed, right? But he also might have been exposed to something that he didn't know that he necessarily liked.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't suggest a dude in a threesome if I didn't think he was hot,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
And like,
Like,
would you suggest a girl in a threesome if you didn't think she was hot?
right.
Like, you want to see this person too. That's why it's a threesome.
Right. Hell yeah.
So
We got good
maybe
taste.
maybe you're on to something there. Maybe he was like, damn,
Because it sounds like they're both
my
young.
best friend's hot when he's fucking my girlfriend.
Right. See,
But why
and
is he being
he's the
weird
one,
now?
but he's the, and ooh, that makes it even worse now, cuz like, look, um because look up here, it says that they're 24 and 22. They're still young, you know what I'm saying? Also, how long have they been together? But anyway, they're young. So it's very possible, if that's her forever and her number one, this might be her first one. So
Oh.
like,
Mm.
what if she, maybe, you know how people like they open marriages because like, oh, I want to explore, or you know, people say, oh, we got married really young and she started changing, man, because she's trying to explore herself, you know what I'm saying? What if they accidentally explored before they felt ready to explore? Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say? Like, what if they they hit the path too fast, or like, I really don't know, like, it just seems like they opened a can of worms that they wanted, but they didn't expect the result from the can of worms, which is that she realized that she could sexually reach new climaxes, and he might have feelings for his best friend, you know what I mean?
But like, why is he reacting like this? Is he like doubling down like to fight against the feeling,
Yeah.
or is he
Or is
just
he projecting,
insecure?
or it or is he insecure, exactly, like,
But I don't know. Like,
or
why
is
would
he projecting, like, maybe you have feelings for my best friend, but he's the one who has feelings.
like he felt the feeling? He was like, wait a minute, this I feel betrayed right now, not by my girlfriend, but by my best friend.
Right, like, why did my best friend want to, Or what if it's even like in a straight way, like why did my best friend
Mhm.
want to do that? Or
Oh, but like, why would you be upset if your partner enjoyed the threesome when like the whole point of a threesome is basically double the pleasure? There's two people that you like instead of just one. So of course you're probably gonna like it more than just with one person, right? Why wouldn't that? I don't know. I feel like that's logical.
hmm,
So why is he being weird that she enjoyed the threesome with his best friend more than just with just them having sex? You know what
right,
I mean?
I guess. And then also that again, that's insecurity on him because maybe he's like, I've never laid it down where she was talking crazy like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe he's like feeling insecure about that.
All right. Here's some edits. You guys in the comments are making it seem like I'm going behind my boyfriend's back to have some kind of relationship with his best friend. I'm not. As in, we got closer. All I mean is we joke more whenever we see each other and actually have conversations instead of simple highs and buys like before. We don't text or call each other at all. But that is kind of actually starting a relationship with this guy. It's been like you've just been like, oh, that's his best friend, whatever, and you haven't talked to him. But now you're actually getting to know this guy. So in a way, you are starting a relationship, but not like
In the way that people,
romantic.
yeah.
It's like you're literally just becoming friends with his friend finally because y'all had sex, I guess.
And also, you have to think as well, like, there was like a moment on the internet when women were saying that men don't have real friends
Mm,
because they don't form deep enough friendships with men to consider like deep, long friendships. Like, when girlfriends break up, it's like an ordeal. It's emotional. It's hard, right? But when dudes break up, they're just like, whatever. I just don't hang out with that fucking dude no more, you know? Whereas, like, when we lost some of our karaoke friends, I was like a fucking wreck about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to me, or to her, or maybe, I'm sorry, so to the OP who sees his girlfriend forming like a friendship like a girl would, which is a somewhat deeper one where you actually ask each other about their days and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe him seeing that is why he's also doing that because that's like a common misconception is like girls are emotional when in fact we're just mourning a true relationship because we actually know the ins and outs of that person, not what kind of drink they like to drink and what bitches they like to fuck. You know what I'm saying? So like that might be also a relationship, like friendship
like
is a
he thinks it's
relationship.
deeper than it
Right.
is because
Right.
I mean, it's deeper than just like your dude, bro.
An acquaintance do bro
But
situation. They're becoming friends and
right.
he's worried about that. Anyway.
Thankful. Oh, thank you to the people who are actually trying to help.
Yeah, that's funny.
Edit 2. For everyone asking, I don't know why he chose his best friend. It might be the fact that he doesn't have many guy friends. I don't know. Young and stupid? Maybe. Familiarity? Maybe. I honestly
Convenience.
don't know. I
Convenience
mean,
probably too. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I'd rather have a threesome with a friend than random
Oh, for
anybody,
sure.
you know?
But also, like, once again, it just kind of is still just holding my stance of I think they might have accidentally tapped into something. Like,
Yeah.
they were hoping for a different result than what was yielded, I
Oh, like
think.
you think
Yeah.
they got together and they were like, "Yo, bro,
They were like, it's
what
so
if
funny
we
because you were live earlier and you listened to a song where it was like something about an Eiffel Tower. And then I was like, that's what he wanted to do. That's
yes.
what he wanted to do. He wanted to be like, high five, brother. Like, like while we both fuck my girlfriend, like, I really feel like
One of my first jobs
that's what
was
they
at
were
Mr. Jim's
expecting.
Pizza, okay? And there was this the cook, the guy who stayed there. I was a delivery driver. This dude was named BJ, okay? And that was hilarious in
It's
itself.
always a fucking BJ, bro.
And he we all joked with him about it and he would get seriously mad. Like he had a short fuse, okay?
Oh,
One day he came to work.
it's like a BJ.
One day he came.
Oh no, in multiple ways. Oh gosh, go ahead. Go ahead.
One day he came to work and he was like super happy and he started talking about how he had a threesome with his cousin and his cousin's girlfriend. And he said like they were like standing like one, two, three, facing each other. And I was like, your cousin? Were y'all looking at each other? Did your like balls in the middle? I don't know, dude.
How dare you?
And I was just like, I was legit concerned why he did this and how he did this, and did he enjoy looking at his cousin's eyes while they did that? I don't know. He got mad about it. I think he like rethought what actually was happening during that. We can edit this out.
No, like let's leave it in. I'm just like, I'm just so fucking shook how he was like, how he didn't.
But
he did not do enough math to math.
Yeah, he came in hot with the story.
Right, like he was like, but even still, like even in that situation, like you wanted to get your dick wet so bad that you were willing to do it with your family member.
Well, he wasn't doing it with his family member. But you know what I mean? That was his process. His thought process on it.
But the holes, they're in use.
But
after another.
Okay.
One after another. The juices.
The juices were commingling.
The juices.
I'm sure.
Not commingling.
Oh. But that's what like made me think when you were like, yeah, Eiffel Tower, high five, bro. Like that's how I was like, oh my God. BJ.
What a fucking ride, dude. What?
Now I'm wondering if they were standing there looking at each other in the face, like around her shoulder, just like, yeah, dude. And then high-fiving. Now I'm going to add that to the mental image that I've had of that coworker.
Oh my gosh. What
It's more wholesome if they high-five, I think. Somehow. It makes it better. At least they're having fun. Okay.
Somebody said
Update. I had a sit down with my boyfriend. He managed to explain to me how he felt and that he felt insecure. Okay, there you go. And out of place during it, and I admitted that I was indeed sorry for what I said out loud and that I only love him. He also insinuated that
what did you say?
Well, when she was like, I've never gotten it like that. I've never felt like that.
Oh,
I got you. Dick down, drunk or whatever. Drunk in love. All night.
Slappa did that song at karaoke one time. Anyway.
He also insinuated that his best friend was the one who kind of put the idea in him. And when I asked him to explain, he just shrugged it off. Okay.
That took a really dark turn.
Yeah. I hope this wasn't planned out because I feel icky enough as it is. So far, we didn't reach a conclusion to our discussion, just that everything is out in the air.
What?
He said he'll think about everything in the upcoming days and said that he wished we didn't hold off this convo for this long. I guess this week was the tipping point because he held all of this in until a couple days ago. He didn't sound angry, but very sad. I honestly regret even saying yes. Ugh.
So now it's taking a sinister turn. Man, we really should be reading ahead, but no, like, seriously though, like that, like I was like feeling like both sides. I was like, man, this just like really sucks, you know, for them, like because this is like they've reached some sort of like crossroads, or not crossroads. They've like opened worlds and pathways, right, that they might not have been quite ready to face yet, right? And that's like really wholesome to think about, you know. But now that the guy is saying that his friend convinced him to do it or talked him into doing it, not only yes is that icky because your boyfriend planned that with you, like against you, like they were plotting to share your body like food, and I think that's weird and scary. But like also that also means that that dude just lost a friend. You just wanted to fuck my girlfriend? You know what I mean? Like,
Or unless he was like just waiting for the moment they could, and that's like he's not gonna lose a friend. That made him just closer because they pulled it
or
off.
was it also a ploy on his friend's part? Maybe he just also wanted to get with his friend. But judging by how the he said that he felt out of place, it feels almost sinister to think that maybe he was playing his friend. Like maybe he was just like, "Yo, let me see if I can talk my dude into letting me fuck his girl."
Mm, yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, because like that's fucked on many levels if that's the truth, and the fact that he wouldn't even talk about it. And this is why I chose the other story that we're gonna read here in a minute. Let's finish up this one. That's like so fucked up. If so,
Also, for people saying this is fake, it's not. I wish it was. Me too.
me too. Shit.
That would be so much easier to deal with than whatever is happening in my relationship right now. Even though this happened about a couple of weeks ago, it's being brought up again and again, and I came on here to get some advice, and I've received hate, criticism, and support. So, yeah.
And also, I was gonna say that like I feel like they're about to break up.
They should probably.
They might need to
Like he
at this
keeps
point.
bringing it up. He's insecure about it
Yeah.
and can't let it go, and she's just like tormented and regretting it entirely.
And they all go to school together, and it's like
And they're still friends probably.
yeah. So like it's
She never said he stopped talking to him.
yeah. So like this is kind of a mess. But like once that insecurity like settles in there, it's pretty much done for unless you
Well,
go to therapy.
or if he would talk about it, but
Yeah.
he just seems to kind of just he like shrugged when she asked why did the friend bring it up or
Right.
like how this happened.
And then this just also kind of just goes to speak again, if they are in school, you know what I'm saying, that means they're all still like really young minded, in my opinion. All they know is high school, college, and like their little social circles. They don't really know about life and shit, you know what I mean? And whenever I feel like the rules for friends with benefits apply here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I feel like whenever you find someone who's interested in bumping uglies, sorry, whenever you find someone who's interested in bumping uglies, like you have to lay down ground rules. You need to know where the boundaries are. You need to know you need to know about the what ifs. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? I'm pretty sure that's not what he says, but anyway, but like you have to lay all that shit down, and like it gets easy to like lose it in the moment, like because you're excited, you want to get in, you want the, but like I'm just saying you have to stop, and I'm not good at it.
Chill out.
Just do hand stuff. No, I'm kidding. But like for real though, like, and I get it, you know what I'm saying, but also I feel like this wasn't well planned out.
Yeah, it
At
definitely
least-
seems like
At
maybe
least not on their
on
side.
her part maybe.
No, on his and her part. Now the
Maybe.
other person
It's
is
either
calculated.
him and them they planned it.
Yeah.
The best friend was scheming.
Yeah. But I don't think it's her fault, and I
No.
don't think it's
I feel like she was just like, "Hey, we've been talking about this."
yeah.
Right.
But like also again though, if that dude truly was, you like his friend truly did talk him into it, fucked up. Also kind of makes me think like, you know, those red pill podcaster bros, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to use the game on your homies, bro. I wonder if there's like a red pill podcaster teaching people that.
What, like a code of ethics?
No, like if when in doubt, get your best friend's bitch.
Oh, I would not doubt it. Update 2. Edit? I don't know. The comments and messages have been very misogynistic and slut-shaming me to insanity and way too overwhelming. Anyways, like many of you have mentioned, I'm going to try to avoid his best friend, so they're still best friends
Yeah.
whenever possible because I can't strain my relationship any longer and avoid speaking to him unless we have to. That's worse.
Yeah.
That's
I was like,
worse.
this relationship's like
It's done.
is done.
Like,
If you're having to do that, nah, I
you
feel
just
like
got
it's
to be
done.
awkwardly ignoring each other for the rest of your lives if you stay with this
Yeah.
dude forever. No, that's ridiculous. It was better that y'all were becoming real friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So many of you are blaming me, which in part I understand, but I never would have said yes if he didn't ask me a couple of times and we all consented to it. Okay, I'm thinking they were working together on this one.
Oh my god.
I know it's effed up by saying shit I shouldn't have during the deed, but I can't take it back anymore. I don't think you shouldn't have said that. Like, why not? Like, what, you don't want to have like genuine experiences?
Right. Like, I don't know.
Like, maybe your dude is not that good in bed,
Right.
and maybe
Your
he can.
friend will teach you to do better.
Your his best friend can teach him how to fuck you better than he can.
Right.
Like, you could build on that, or maybe he's just not good at it for some reason, and his thing now is enjoying you actually coming.
Right.
I don't know. Like,
Anyway.
that's fine. All of that's fine. Like, people love everything. That's cool. I think that's great. But being insecure and walking on eggshells the rest of your relationship ain't gonna work.
And if I'm being totally honest with you, I mean, like, worst case scenario, if y'all do break up, at least you might have a friend. Maybe y'all can talk about it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, after, but like, that's also just as bad. But like, it's not bad though because it wasn't malicious. But what if it was malicious? Like, what if this was the whole scheme?
I know, like, it feels tainted at this point. Like, even if you wanted to be friends with this guy, I would be
Yes.
like, I'm not sure exactly why that happened, and it just ended up so badly. And I'm not with my boyfriend anymore. I don't really think we even need to talk to each other.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
I wouldn't trust that guy.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
I might delete this post. I don't know. And I'm not going to read any comments because apparently they're terrible. And
Yeah.
we all know what the fuck they're going to be.
Yeah, so I took a peek at a couple of them before we started the show, and they're all just like, "Hey, look, everyone, it's another threesome story gone bad," and I'm just like, "Okay, but
I mean, yes,
I'm
but
not."
that's like it could have gone good.
It could have.
There's nothing wrong with it objectively. It's how you do it.
Right, and
Like, the
it just wasn't
aftermath,
approached
the aftercare.
properly. Right, there was the it wasn't approached properly, most likely to begin with, and it didn't yield the results that was wanted in the first.
I
like,
wonder
in
if
the
they even
second
had
place.
an idea of what they wanted
Right, like,
besides
it's
doing it.
exactly, and I feel like that's weird to think about, and I'm not trying to be like somebody's like sex expert. I'm just trying to be practical about it, like,
You
'cause,
should.
like, I'm just trying to be practical about it because I used to have a lot of friends. I had like three, okay, all and in rotation before I met Slappa, and like, I don't know, like, we all talked about it. They all knew who each other were, and we all talked about our schedules and shit together. Like, I don't know, like, that's why I'm saying, like, you got to be like practical about it. This next one was mad fucked up to me, because at first I was like, lol. Good job, honey. Like, good job. Good job. But then after reading that other story, I'm now just kind of like, is this like what people are doing now?
I mean, I could definitely see.
So,
I'm pretty sure I've known men out there who would do some shit like this. I've met some fucking scumbags. So
let me read you guys this story, another true off my chest. I've only just realized that I let the men I call my friends and family ruin my marriage. And I heard this, no lie, on like one of those like Reddit jumper, like
Minecraft.
Minecraft runner video kind of things. You know what I'm saying? But like it totally like just whatever. Like, damn, that sucks. Talk about the consequence. Look, here comes our consequence. He's chasing me right now, like kind of thing. But now it's like, how many more stories are we gonna see like this? Anyway, so I've been divorced for almost 2 years, and a few weeks ago, my father, 67 male, and my two brothers, 37 and 40, and my four friends, 35, 37, 40, 38, 40.
A lot of people.
There's a people in their 30s and early 40s, and daddy who's almost 70.
Damn.
70. I said
Damn.
what I said. While very drunk or inebriated, joked about how they can't believe I left my wife. They said that they all tried to get with her since the divorce, but she repeatedly rejected them, saying it'd be inappropriate and unkind to do such a thing to me.
What the fuck? This is how this is starting?
Yes. Now, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
holy crap.
like if his friend in the last story
yeah.
did that,
Yeah.
this is some sort of playbook, because how the fuck?
Yeah, I bet they're gonna get drunk and he's gonna be like, I can't believe you let me fuck your girl, bro.
Bro.
That was crazy. I didn't think you would do it.
Bro.
I bet.
And people always tell on themselves.
Right.
And it always happens too.
Yeah.
They get drunk and they tell on themselves.
Right.
And what do they say? It's like a drunk sober mind.
Drunken or sober thoughts are drunken jokes or something.
Drunken words. Sober mind.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Someone
but like,
correct us.
yeah, absolutely. Because in the Discord, join
the
Discord. But yes, like, so like that. But I'm saying like this is becoming a theme that I've been noticing lately,
Yeah.
and I just kind of like want to know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I laughed at what they were saying just to ease them into saying more. Damn. And once they thought I found it funny, they really started opening up. Damn. They had all purposefully made me feel paranoid about my ex-wife cheating on me and using me, because why would a woman like her be with a man like me if it wasn't for the money I made?
Bro, literally Red Pill podcast. That's the whole playbook. Like, they literally just make men insecure so that they have nothing but to give them money. That's the grift. You make men feel shitty and feel like they can't trust any woman, and the only way they can become the best man is by paying you. That's it. That's the entire industry.
Bro, I forgot about this. I forgot about this post,
Does
man.
it get worse?
Like, yes. I didn't know that's how it started. I just knew it was bad.
This is going really downhill.
Yeah. Shit.
We might just be in the air falling off a cliff.
Right.
We don't even know it yet.
Right.
Let's keep going.
Right. Let's keep... Whoa. Free falling. Anyway. All right. They often hinted at, or sometimes even directly said, that she wore pants and she wore the pants in the relationship, and that she was only with me because I'm easily manipulated. They constantly planted negative
they're manipulating
things.
him easily.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
They constantly planted negative things into my mind. If I went to talk with them about something happening in my relationship, they would put a negative twist to it, or they'd be purposefully giving me bad advice. Then when I lost my job during COVID, they all hinted at how she's probably definitely cheating now, that there's no financial benefit into being faithful to me.
Wow.
I obviously trusted them and often took their words to heart, and it ruined my marriage.
Damn.
Holy jeez.
That's super dark, and this is his family too.
Bro. Shoot, I might read this one instead of the other one.
Read them both.
Right. Do it both. But I frequently argued with my wife, and I was always accusing her of something or suspecting her of not really loving me. I questioned everything that was between us. I often told her bullshit things like how I'm a high value man.
There it is.
and that she needed to appreciate me. And when I was not working for 6 months, I flipped the script and started accusing her of not respecting me for not working. So he kept moving the goalpost. I was unappreciative of her, all her hard work, and for the being the one who took care of our household bills and any other bill during those 6 months of unemployment. I continued to let their words drive me into paranoia, and I started accusing her of cheating with her coworkers. Oh my gosh. Eventually, my wife had enough of my moods, constant mistrust, and accusations. She left me, and to be honest, for a long time, I felt like it came out of nowhere.
I was blindsided.
Is this an AI post?
It might be. It might actually just be like
Cause
all Reddit
damn.
posts about men getting divorced.
What or
Combined.
what if somebody is like what if he's like whistleblowing essentially? Cuz like how because I've been seeing this a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like this is in a lot of detail on the other side, you know what I'm saying? But I have been seeing this men men's friends trying to steal their women. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know what that is. Why like what's the thought process behind dudes who and girls do it too?
the for girls, I know it's because oh, you found a good one.
But if you
I
can
want
take him,
that.
he's not a good one. That's
Exactly.
why I don't understand. Like,
Exactly. But those the people who do that often don't know how to do math that well either.
I
I do
guess
better math than that, I'll tell you
I don't know.
what.
I feel like I guess what's the saying? Don't assume something is malicious before ignorant. Like, don't think people are being malicious before they're probably just being dumb.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I
Whatever that saying
understand.
is.
Whatever that saying is, I got it. Basically, you should always assume that they're being dumb before they're being malicious, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get you. Damn.
Because like
I
I
might
was
have to
like,
remember that one.
yeah, you
because
probably
because
should.
oh my god, let's put a pin in this. Like let's put a pin in
But I would
the
assume the only reason someone would try to take their friend's partner is like to hurt their friend. I don't know why else, like
no,
because you know
no.
that would hurt your friend. So why would
Right.
you do that?
But it's
Besides, you want to
laziness.
do that.
It's laziness, it's convenience. That's what it is. Like
Mm.
it's access. Like when people are like people get drunk and they come onto their best friends, partners and spouses and stuff and that
Have any of my friends done that?
have your friend do you have friends?
Sometimes.
um there comes a moment almost in every time we meet somebody or start like hanging out with them regularly where like there's a moment where they're just like Frenny, I don't even understand how you don't understand how beautiful you are. Like I've heard that a lot from people. Like even your best friend has had a heart to heart with me in which they were just like, Frenny, you're like so beautiful. You're beautiful like for real, like physically, but also like mentally, and also like you keep my husband, you like happy and protected. You protect him, you provide for him. Like people always do that to me. Anybody who came from him first, like his friends that come to us, there's always that moment where they have that kind of moment with me. So no, I think they put the pussy on a pedestal, if I'm being honest with you. Like they put me really high up, but I'm not goals. I've been through a lot.
Shut up! I put the pussy on the pedestal. That's why.
But like for real, like I don't know. I feel sometimes embarrassed because like I don't I don't feel like a good person. Like I feel like maybe I got good vibes about me, right? But like sometimes I feel like a jerk. I feel like an asshole. I feel like I fuck up all the time. I don't feel like I'm doing the things that people are saying that I'm doing for them. But like and I don't want to let anybody down. So like I'm like really hard on myself, but I will say that your friends have often done that.
Hit on you, or just
No,
done that?
done that.
Oh, okay.
Like just they
I was
just
about to say,
it's like
y'all motherfuckers.
they like revere, I guess. Is that the word? Is like They tell
Mm,
me how much they care for me. They actually care about me.
okay.
Yeah, like I don't think they don't hit on me. They're just like, you're like the perfect woman. I don't know. Remember,
They're
you
not
remember that
wrong.
one guy said, "Wow." You remember what that? Wait, what'd you
I
say?
said they're not wrong.
Oh, you're
What'd
gross.
the guy say?
You remember the orange one, the big orange man. Remember, I'm the one that got away, and he
Oh, the
was
white
like,
rhino.
yeah, he called me his white rhino.
Oh, that was terrible.
People do that a lot. Anyway, you asked.
I I mean, it's good to know,
I think, what was that like for you?
but
That moment.
that was so awkward. I was like, oh, makes sense, I guess. All right, bro, let's go back to work because we were working together. It was like break, and that's what I was like, yo, Frenny's pregnant, and he was like, damn, you got my white rhino. I was like, all right.
I already know the answer on the other side. A lot of my friends have kind of. Anyway,
Yeah, you had a lot of slutty friends. But you also offered me from time to time.
I did.
Like I was like your boyfriend for a night for a couple of your friends a lot.
In my defense, I feel like a lot of that started because I did um, hang out with a lot of single women because we were all single together, and I would rather them claim you as like a boyfriend or have you walk them to their cars
Yeah.
than to leave a lone woman. So like I didn't mean it like that, like per se, but like, you give a mouse a cookie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
That's a
how.
good analogy.
Yeah, because like I definitely was trying to promote safety amongst friends because we were all like on the prowl, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you give a mouse a cookie. Anyway, back to the story. Eventually, my wife had enough of my moods, constant mistrust, and accusations. She left me to. Oh. Oh, it came out of nowhere, so I had to convince me myself. Oh, hold on. Okay, now that I know where I am. All right, so I'm right here. So this is where we left off, I'm pretty sure. So, she left me to be honest. She left me, and to be honest, for a long time, it felt like it came out of nowhere. And so I had myself convinced that she left me for another man. Now, here I am, knowing that every man I've ever called my family, my friend, were all my enemies who I let destroy my marriage. I obviously lost my mind once they were done telling me all the ways they conspired to ruin my marriage, and we did get to blows. Ooh, they started boxing. I've cut off all contact with each and every one of them. Damn.
Good.
I
Like these are obviously not people you
right.
want around you. Holy shit.
I want to reach out to my ex and make amends and hopefully get her back. Because now look at you. Now you're weak and you let people on the outside of your relationship and marriage deep like fuck up your marriage. Like no, I'm sorry. To me that means weak-willed, not weak as in nah, both. Anyway, I want to reach out to my ex, but my ex-wife has agreed to meet up with me, and she doesn't know exactly what I want to discuss with her, and I don't know how to go about making amends and hopefully mending our relationship. At least maybe be friends. Maybe.
At least tell her you found out.
Yeah.
Like
How do
I
I tell?
don't think she should get back with you. I
Yeah.
think you should work on yourself a little
Yeah.
because that's a lot.
Yeah. How do I tell her how much I regret everything and that I want her to give me a second chance? Is there even a chance for us? I'm sorry, dude. I don't think so. Edit. So some of y'all keep saying you took the words of your friends over your wives, and I don't think that's fair or a complete assessment. I trusted my father and brothers. My father was the main driving force behind this manipulation campaign,
Wow.
and it's not often that your family is conspiring against you, and not only your family but also your friends. I'm not running away from accepting the fact that it is wholly my fault and how my marriage ended. I take ownership of that. I take ownership of the fact that I accused my wife of being a cheater or a user, and I regret it all. If my wife doesn't accept my apology, I would accept it gracefully. If she never wanted to talk to me or ever get back together, I'd also accept it. I would not stand in the way, and I would not try to change her mind. I would wish her well and leave her be. And in the comments section, someone said, I'm shocked that they're still even alive after a conversation like that. And then the person said, I didn't include the violence that broke out once heard it all because I didn't want to get my post banned. Blood was absolutely spilled. And of course, I had my ass beat because it was 7 against 1. But I did do damage, and an ambulance and the police were called. None of us pressed charges on each other and left it at that. But honestly, I'm still raging, and I've been heartbroken ever since. I just found an update because I was like, there's no way. I know she said something. Update. I've only just realized that I let the men I call my friends and family ruin my marriage. On Sunday, I got to meet up with my ex wife. I apologized profusely, and she was kind and understanding, but she said she couldn't and wouldn't forgive me. She said that it simply isn't in her nature to forgive, and that despite it all, she holds no grudges or anger against me and wishes me nothing but goodness in life. She did give me some advice and told me that I've been in an abusive relationship all my life, and that in order to heal whatever is broken in me, that I should cut out my father as he sets the tone for my treatment by the rest of my family. She pointed that to me in many other ways that my father has hurt me or encouraged my family to mistreat me. She said that I'd always be stagnated and unhappy if I continued to associate myself with my family and former friends. I told her that I cut them out and that I've got my first therapy session scheduled in a few days. She said that she was proud of me for taking the first step into healing. Wow,
That's good.
that is good. Our conversation was heartfelt and emotionally devastating as we discussed the many ways our marriage had failed, as well as the abuse I've experienced by my father and family. We cried the entire time, and we cried a lot. We ended our conversation with a long hug, and then we said goodbye. Let me just. That's so good.
That's fucking insane. And yeah, I wonder they probably definitely had partners, spouses, or at least a couple of them.
Oh, dang. I didn't even think about that. Like, it's very, very obvious that this is just toxic. I feel so good for him though.
Yeah, he glowed up.
Like he's gonna glow up. You know what I'm saying? He took a big ass L. We've all taken L's, big giant ones. And a lot of us, what's like something I just thought about is like every single person I know who's had to like literally rebuild themselves after leaving an abusive relationship or like a fucked up ass situation, when they glow the fuck up, they're like some of the coolest people to fucking chill with. The coolest people. Like my cousin, he went through a lot. The one that's like real quiet that rarely shows up. He's like real introverted. He's been through a lot, but when you sit and you actually like spend time, he's like one of my favorite cousins, and I don't even think he knows because I don't get to see him. And whenever I text him, he doesn't respond to me. So like he responds like a month later. But like, you know what I mean? But like we don't talk. But he's like really cool. So chill. He's like what I aspire to be as a person. Anyway, just like the embodiment of chill cuz I have zero. Anyway, what if I never have any chill? What if I never grow chill? What if I never have chill?
Eternal flame, baby.
I'm an eternal flame. Anyway, all right, honey. Is there anything else? We kind of ranted in the beginning. So.
No, yeah, we rambled a little this episode.
Yeah.
We pre-gamed, I think.
Yeah. But like, I really do think that I like it this way. It's like when you what do you do when you're like meeting a friend for the first time? Like some people, like, it depends on what you're doing, granted. Okay, so if
What do
it's
you
like
do when you meet a friend
like
for the
so
first
think
time?
about it like this, like whenever if I'm meeting someone with purpose, I'm gonna ask them something, or did she just hit me in the head?
Yeah, she is.
You are so rude. Anyway, so before I was so rudely interrupted, what I was trying to say was whenever I'm meeting up with a friend and it's with a purpose, whether it be like because I'm planning something or we're trying to collaborate or something like that, I spend the first like 15, 20 minutes like getting to know somebody, or not getting to, maybe not getting to know them as much as just checking in. Like, how are you today? You know, did you have a hard day? Did you see anything wild? Want to get it off your chest? Did something good happen to you today? And I like spend the first like 20, 30 minutes doing that. And then once we are like loose, that's when I dive into the business. You know what I'm saying? So like whenever I see friends, like a lot of times I'm like shaking off that like that awkward first like bit, like with our friend who comes over a lot. Sometimes I feel bad because like I feel like I'm not all there right in the beginning when she's there. It's later that I start really like, perking up a little, cuz I'm used to her being around. Like I don't know. I don't know, if I'm being honest with you. That's what I do. I was always like check in, make sure everything's good, and then jump into what you want to do. Alrighty, guys, I'm tired of rambling. I'm pretty sure Slap is tired of me. And I just hope y'all have a really good day and a good week. I hope you enjoyed Cake slapping the shit out of the back of my head. And I love you
She's
guys
cute.
so
Look
much.
at her. Get out the way. Look at her. See her? She's cute too.
She's cute too.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys, we love you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy, and we'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.